don't catch fades, nigga. I kill. I'm from St. Louis, gang. Stop playing with me.
You ain't in St. Louis.
I kill.
Everywhere St. Louis. If I feel like I got the ups, yeah, I'm gonna say I'm from Hoover. If I feel like I don't got the ups, I'm gonna say I'm not from Hoover.
You don't got the ups.
I'm gonna slide back on it later. Listen. I'm Hoover slide remove. Listen. I'm Hoover slide remove.
All right, so this happened the other day, man. Let me explain something to y'all, man. I've said it over and over again, and I keep reiterating. I am an avid consumer of No Jumper content. I'm a member on the channel, and you know, I love this cast. The W cast. The week before it was the same cast, but you added Brandon. This time they took out the element of Brandon. People try to concoct a narrative that equated to Brandon was no longer working at No Jumper. We clearly see that wasn't true because he was just on there yesterday. Shout out my brother Brandon, Defiant Brandon, aka Black Belt Brandon, aka Dark Brandon. Shout out, bro. He was known on the viral way as Uncle Ruckus. Shout out to the viral way also. They got a pretty big viral debate they just had with WACK 100 that was fire. But yeah, so this is a good cast, man. They just really got to watch the over talking. You know, I think they could all bounce off each other well if just everybody respects each other's mic a little bit more. But I know hopefully that'll get ironed out and be a work in progress as everyone gets more acclimated to podding and being mindful of things like that. So I was watching this live. I was right here working on my computer, and I was watching this live as it happened. And I want to explain something to y'all. I had to press, the moment he said it, I had to press pause instantly. I couldn't take it because I wasn't ready for how much I wasn't ready for how much he was gonna react. I didn't know how much he was gonna react. But I just was like, no, you didn't just do that. Now, he said a good old phrase in saying, you know, that is a good old saying from the Hoovers. You know, I grew up saying that, and you know, you can interchange that. You know, the term he used, you can interchange that with any opposition diss name, right? So he happened to use it for the Bloods. A lot of times, you know, we'll say, you know, we used to say it for the Bloods, for the neighborhoods, especially. Those two, we would interchange that. Boom, boom. Like I said, that's a good old Hoover saying. Probably came from the 80s. Which would I would surmise that it came from the 80s. You know, so it traveled there to St. Louis, and they had it. You know, there's other ones, Hoover Grove until the world stopped moving. You know, it's other stuff like that. We have other sayings in the set, right? So that's what he said. Let's take a look.
I'm gonna speak on it, but I ain't gonna be nobody proof. I ain't gonna be no proof. He ain't gonna knock me out first.
You ain't got no confidence in your squad.
He say he knockout king. What if he really the knockout king?
Hold on, is you gonna let him know you from Hoover?
What if he really from St. Louis? We don't squabble. See, y'all LA different. Y'all brag about fighting.
Is you gonna let 4 extras know you from Hoover?
I'm from Hoover. But
is you gonna let him know that?
Yeah, listen to me. In St. Louis, y'all brag about fighting. Y'all brag about fighting. Now in St. Louis, we brag about killing, gang.
No.
We do murder.
Yeah, you guys kill a lot of people.
We do murder. We don't do no fighting. I can't do no wrestling with no man unless I feel a.
Hey, listen.
It's all like me.
I ain't gonna wrestle no man, gang. I don't do no squabbling.
Is you gonna let 4 extras?
Yeah, I don't do no squabbling. I'm not fighting. Yeah, is that what you want to hear? I don't.
We're not asking you to fight him.
I don't catch fades.
That's a scary nigga.
I don't catch fades, nigga. I kill. I'm from St. Louis, gang. Stop playing with me.
You ain't in St. Louis.
I kill.
Everywhere St. Louis.
You ain't in St. Louis.
Everywhere St. Louis, gang. We don't fight. Name one nigga from St. Louis that can fight.
I know some.
Come on, gang. They use it. We don't use that. We use the tool.
My family all on Cardinal. They on Grierson.
Come on, gang. We don't fight. I'm from St. Louis, gang. You don't fight. I'm playing. Why would I fight in California? Somebody else playing. I know I'm gonna get jumped even if I try to win.
No.
I'm getting beat. Cause y'all really fade.
No,
y'all been training y'all whole life to fade. Don't play with me. The bottom, all y'all do is push up and muscles and shit. I ain't fighting you niggas.
One fair person.
How's it fair when you been training to fight your whole life?
Young Ander's a fair dude.
But how's the fight?
You'll go over there and he'll be like, man, give him a head up. You run
Gang.
you run across.
Everybody in California, bottom is small, top is big as hell.
But if,
Come on, gang, stop playing with me. Everybody in California, they ready. They on their front yard.
Everybody in California skips leg day.
Pushing up pipes, gang, like this, ready to squabble.
Nah, no. You in luck if you put up an 8 trays.
I ain't with all that.
Young and he'll make sure you get a fair one. I don't know about the rest of the niggas.
St. Louis ain't no.
I don't know about the rest of the matrix, nigga. Munchie stupid. But yeah, man, you know, my young bro, you know, Taz, man, he from St. Louis, man. He schooled me. He been told me, like, when we start talking about, you know, the good old stories, the good old days and activities, and I'm telling stories, and he like, damn, y'all niggas do a lot of fighting out there in California. You know, niggas do shooting and all the extra shit too, but niggas do a lot of fighting. And he like, yeah, bro, in St. Louis, like, it is immediate, like, we're immediately escalating the gunplay, like, instantly. You know, and I think in a lot of areas where the gunplay is more prevalent is in areas where the gun laws are more lax typically, you know what I mean? From my, you know, research, not absolutely, but typically.
Gang, we from St. Louis, gang. We pulling up from Backdoor City. I'm gonna play like it's good, and I'm pulling back up with a switch.
See that? He said, I'm playing like it's good and I'm gonna pull back up a switch, meaning he's saying that he's gonna, if he feels that 4 Extras has an advantage on him, he's gonna play like he's not from Hoover and then come back and kill 4 Extras to let them know that he is from Hoover. That's what 607 Unc is saying. I want everybody to be clear on that. You see this nigga Ant, I'm telling you, you gotta watch Ant, man. That nigga gonna have you dying.
We do it and say, I'm not playing, gang. I'm gonna play like, they gonna say, you ain't from Hoover. I'm gonna say, damn right, I'm not from Hoover.
He said, I'm gonna say, damn right, then what?
Okay, so simple question. Are you going to tell 4 Extra that you have Hoover?
This is the $1 million question. Let's take a listen.
That's how we do it and say, I'm not playing, gang. I'm gonna play like, they gonna say, you ain't from Hoover. I'm gonna say, damn right, I'm not from Hoover.
Okay, so simple question. Are you going to tell 4 Extra that you have Hoover tattooed on
Depending
your
on how I feel. If I feel like I got the up, let me tell you how it go. If I feel like I got the ups, yeah, I'm gonna say I'm from Hoover. If I feel like I don't got the ups, I'm gonna say I'm not from Hoover.
You don't got the ups.
I'm gonna slide back on them later.
That nigga said, if I feel like I got the ups, say, yeah, nigga, this Hoover. If I feel like I don't got the ups, say, nah, I ain't from Hoover, then I'm gonna slide back on them, nigga. This nigga is grimy as fuck. And he mean that. Now, when I say he mean that, I don't think he's actually gonna do that. But I think he's dialing back into that mentality and how he was moving. And he probably might have done something like that to somebody in time past. Ain't no telling. He is 607 Unc, not the punk now.
Hey, Louis, nigga, I'm a caliber.
Baldhead man gonna pack you
I
out.
don't even follow 4 Extras.
Anybody gonna pack me out?
Hoes that do, I'm gonna have them DM this Hoover tat.
Oh.
Mind you, they show earlier, cuz got Hoover, got the set, nigga, just on his chest, nigga, Hoover.
Straight Hoover.
And nigga, see, look. Listen. This is what I know. I'm telling y'all right now, Unc is not in character. You gotta be able to decipher, to rightly divide the moments in which Unc is in character and Unc is not in character. So just watch how he's talking right now.
I got the up. Let me tell you how it go. If I feel like I got the ups, yeah, I'm gonna say I'm from Hoover. If I feel like I don't got the ups, I'm gonna say I'm not from Hoover.
He mean that.
And then I'm gonna slide back on them later. I'm from St. Louis.
I'm gonna slide back on him later.
Nigga, I'm a caliber.
Baldhead man gonna pack you
I
out.
don't even follow 4 Extras.
Anybody gonna pack me out?
Hoes that do.
Ain't nobody gonna pack me out. Now watch what he say.
I'm gonna have them DM this Hoover tat.
Come on, guys, I'm straight Hoover.
Nigga said, nigga, I'm a straight Hoover. Then when he said that, when he starts talking like, he's out of, when he's in character, nigga, I'm GDB device. Oh no, I'm Crip Blood, nigga, I'm Hoover 600. Nigga, I'm straight Hoover. You see how he just said he out of character right now? That's him. This is the 607 Unc, not the punk, really talking right now.
Listen, I'm Hoover slide remover.
He meant that. Nigga, I'm straight Hoover. Nigga, in case your nigga keep playing with me, and I've been playing the game on these motherfucking, these podcasts and shit, nigga, I'm gonna let you know, nigga, I'm Hoover such and such remover. You know? He got it a little backwards. It's Hoover Groover, insert this name remover, or Super Hoover, insert this name remover. But hey, you know, we gonna give it to him. But damn, in front of Munchie B, man, that's our dog. I want you to understand something. That's our boy right there, man. You know, Ver's got a lot of love for him, and he got a lot of love for us. On this angle, Ver, you know, they don't like to say they clicked up in the SMG. They don't like to say, okay, fine. But, you know, we allied back in times past, maybe back there in the 80s. You know, you read Monster Cody book, you know the gangsters and the Hoovers, we wasn't fucking with the IFGs. But over the course of time, you know, that's changed. The tides have changed. The politics, the political climate has changed. And that's what it is today. So, you know, and it's not just, you shouldn't say that in general as is going to be clarified, but you especially shouldn't say that amongst a rep like Munchie, who's cool. Number one, he's cool as fuck, right? Then, of course, he's a reputable member. He's nothing to play with. Number two. Then number three, he is you a Hoover. That's our ally. That's why you got to tap in. Why you gotta come to the set, man, get your chucks laced like Percy was talking about, you know, just so you understand how to act and operate, because, you know, we come from a professionalism. Quiet as it's kept. A lot of people that want to gatekeep us and, you know, keep the Hoovers out the door. They ain't see they got the Hoovers in the door, man. Got Unc in there, and got me coming in there, shit like that. The Hoovers coming in there, Munchie trying to bring, you know, the homie Trigger Bird and OG Gumby, 92nd Street up in there. That's gonna be beautiful. We're gonna get the Trigger Bird and Munchie video in a second. You feel me? But yeah, yeah, you can't be doing stuff like that, You gotta get your boots laced, bro. Just so you are moving around properly, you know, in the Southland, bro. Cause it's a jungle that's nothing to play with, and it's not like other jungles. St. Louis is a jungle, Chicago, Detroit, New York, here in Atlanta, Miami. These are all jungles, but all of the terrain of every jungle is different. There's different creatures in every jungle, different predators, a different food chain, a different ecosystem in every jungle. You see what I'm saying? So you gotta understand the terrain, and sometimes you need you a tour guide, man. So tap in with the homies, man. The homies ain't even finna extort. We ain't even getting down like that with the extortion, man. You know what I'm saying? We want to show what we call much Hoover love. That's it.
I know you loving my man content. Hit that subscribe button, like button, drop a super chat or something.
What?
Hoover slide remover.
Hey, bro.
Look at Ant. Look at Ant.
Bro, watch your mouth.
Oh, I forgot.
You forgot what?
I don't mean to laugh. Shout out Manchester Munchie B, man. You know what I'm saying? CMT, a real one.
What?
I forgot. I didn't know you was blood.
I didn't know you was blood. Now he's snapping back into character. Oh, I ain't know you was blood. He did get blind because he really snapped out of character, so he wasn't thinking about. You see what I'm saying?
I forgot, gang. So I'm mama.
No, don't let this content shit go.
No, I forgot you was blood. Listen, I forgot you was blood for real.
You gotta watch out.
Like Munchie said, don't let this content shit fool you. Feel me?
No, I thought he was blooding. I forgot he was blooding. I didn't know he was no blood. I don't want to get my ass.
Yeah, but you shouldn't say that even if he's not around.
No.
Like Adam said, don't be dissing the B.
That's a bad one.
Hey, bro. See, people let these characters go too far, bro.
Yeah, I apologize.
Real, respectable, and professional check-in that Munchie just gave. People letting this content, these characters go too far, bro. Don't do that.
Guys, I said sorry. It was an accident. On real shit, no content.
There's a real man apology too. I could tell it's a sincere apology. He really just kind of got carried away in snapping back into nigga. I'm straight Hoover.
But that's when you give me the character Crip. That's what you say back in the day. So when you raise that kind of, you gotta understand. I'm a Crip
You brought that up out of him. You brought the straight Hoover up out of him.
for real. So you bring it out of me. That's what happened. But
I'm a Crip for real.
apologize though, because I ain't that right now. I'm everything. But that's just a past shit.
I think it means
We used to say that.
different out there.
No, that S word is that S word internationally. Lush, good try with the mob though.
I mean, nigga, that means the same shit across the globe. But like,
But if I apologize, it should be over, right?
Yeah, but
He ain't tripping. Munchie ain't tripping. If he wanted to trip, he could trip. He's not tripping.
this
That's sincere apology.
No, I understand, but you shouldn't be dissing nobody.
No, I ain't try to. Listen, you know when certain shit come out, we doing this shit.
Let me say this.
Let me say this. Hey, listen, bro.
And let me say this.
This
And see,
should've come a little crazy.
and that's a prime example, right? Cause see, when we did the first episode with Unc, right? I really didn't too much play into it, or really didn't too much trip. But you know, a lot of people was like on the internet in the comments, like, oh, you know what I'm saying, like trying to play the gay narrative. Oh, and he was between your legs.
Come on.
No, for real. But look.
Yeah, but you know, everybody want to come with the shoulda, woulda, coulda. Everybody always got the shoulda, woulda, coulda when they armchair quarterbacking, a game. When they're watching the football game, they're gonna tell you the play calls that the quarterback should have made. When they're watching your podcast or different videos, they're trying to tell you how you should have handled a specific situation. And point blank, they're not in your fucking shoes. So everybody always got something to fucking say. Oh, I would have did this, I would have did that. You don't know what the fuck you would have did because it didn't happen to you. You wasn't in that position. You weren't there. So who the fuck are you to sit there and try to criticize me on how I handle the situation? Now, I think that that's not absolute because I think there are just times where people are objectively dead fucking wrong in the way they handle the situation. So yeah, people can be condemned for how they handle situations, but not everything. So this is a situation where what Ant did and what Ant's doing right now is real nigga shit. I'm gonna be honest with you. What young Ant Hefe's doing right now is real nigga shit because what he could do is let all the spotlight be on Munchie right now. But instead what he did is jump into the spotlight and shine it on the fact that, hey, well, last week I let Unc get away with something, and this week Munchie's let Unc get away with something. So it's to take away from the magnitude of how people are going to interpret and perceive that little word slipping out twice from Unc to Munchie. See what I'm saying?
A lot of people was like on the internet in the comments like, oh, you know what I'm saying, like trying to play the gay narrative. Oh, and he was between your legs.
Come on.
No, for real. But look, check it out. Look. Only a weirdo gonna bite. Like I did too much jail time, bro, and been through them stoops too much to even bite. Like even if I even thought you was like even playing with me like that, like it would have went different. So like that's why I didn't even do no content off of it. But I'm just saying, just like, some people don't understand, or some people always try to put if I was right there. Like I guarantee you, when we come off of here, it's gonna be so many people on Munchie like, I was right there, I would have took off and I would have did that.
But that was an honest accident, though.
And a lot of you do.
Spider Loke, start your engine.
No. Y'all gonna talk about because I'm in California. Y'all ain't gonna say that was an honest accident.
But a lot of
that was an honest accident for real. Like that was. I won't disrespect him.
I don't think that's what I'm saying. I don't think he was being intentional with that and intentional. Like you can say.
He wasn't being intentional, and intention matters a lot, right? And the people in the peanut gallery, they don't give a fuck about 607 Unc. They don't give a fuck about Young and Hefe. They don't give a fuck about Munchie B. And they don't give a fuck about BRICK Baby. And there's a reason I'm saying this is because this is all reminiscent of the situation that happened between Flame and BRICK Baby, right? And then it happens, it's light, Spider Loke takes it, sensationalizes it. It becomes a situation where gasoline is being poured on a fire, which leads to arguably one of the biggest and greatest moments in No Jumper history, which is the infamous Kill Squad crash out. And people love to see bullshit like that, right? I watched that live. I was distraught as somebody who knows and loves BRICK Baby. I was distraught. I really respected how BRICK handled that situation and the understanding that he employed and the practicality and the reality that he factored in that situation. And I do the same here for Munchie. And people just want to see Munchie crash out. That's why they're talking about what he should have did, what he could have did, what they would have did. Now he's a buster, he's a mark. Listen, niggas can try. That is a reputation that precedes itself. The entire Munchie lineage, that reputation precedes itself. Everybody knows the whole Munchie name coming out that IFG is absolutely nothing to play with. It's stamped, it's solidified, certified, and motherfucking verified. Everybody knows that. There is nobody truly disputing that in the streets, right? And is he hated? You better believe he's hated, but he's also respected, even by the opposition. When you put in work, you motherfuckers not gonna like you. That's just, a byproduct of activity, period. So all of that madness is crazy, and y'all just want to see Munchie get on No Jumper and do what BRICK did and have the infamous crash out. That's what everybody want to see. They don't give a fuck about Munchie B, Sixer. They don't give a fuck. They give a fuck about their entertainment. And I understand because we all watching this shit for entertainment, right? But there got to be a line where niggas' real lives are at stake and in jeopardy and freedoms and all that. That's not, come on, right?
Then you were just, you know what I'm saying, in your little act. So that's what I'm saying. Like, people got to understand what's intentional and what's not. And somebody always talking about what they gonna do, and these be the same people that you can go back and find buster activity on.
Right. And that's why I immediately said my bad to him. Like, damn, my bad. Because I like, damn, I forgot.
You sound like you said that a lot of times in your life.
I mean,
really rolled off the tongue.
I don't make mistakes. I don't make mistakes. If I do make mistakes, I'm a
Because even you saying GDB Vice Lord, like if you were in Chicago, that shit would be hot as fuck. That shit, nobody cares out here because those are not real gangs out here.
Everybody know I'm in Chicago all the time, bro. Go to Chicago, you see me. Go to my page. I'm in Chicago.
Maybe they got a better sense
I'm not faking in the streets. Just like I apologize to him, I'm not faking. They know I spread love, gang. That was a mistake. So mistakes is real. I'm GDB Vice Lord. I'm the streets, gang. I don't disrespect nobody. That was a real mistake. That was an honest mistake, nigga.
This is you know what? Listen, but it's how you know when that sincere apology's coming. Watch.
Streets. Just like I apologize to him, I'm not faking. They know I spread love, gang. That was a mistake. So mistakes is real. I'm GDB Vice Lord. I'm the streets, gang. I don't disrespect nobody. That was a real mistake. That was an honest mistake, nigga.
The way he said nigga right there, that was an honest mistake, nigga. Like that, like a nigga being sincere right there. You feel me? Like, you know this is a sincere apology. You feel me? And Munchie sitting there cool, calm, and collected, man. You feel me? Daredevil though, don't play with him. That's Daredevil. Y'all playing with Daredevil.
Like, you try to spend some shit for content, nigga. When they pull up here ready to kill, nigga, be ready to die. I'm just saying. And right now, I apologize for real, gang. Nigga, let me sit right there so you can know I apologize.
No, on Bloods, don't sit next to me. On IFG, don't sit next to me. He already requested that Unc not sit next to him because Unc be doing the motherfucking gyrations and he be, you know, getting demonic possession and shit. He don't want that near him.
No, I'm for real, gang. Like, that was an accident, gang. That wasn't like, I didn't intentionally do that. Like in St. Louis, that was the thing that we say. Like other day, they said, Hoover, like what Hoya mean.
Yeah, it's a slogan. He know it because it's an old Hoover slogan, and now he just say Hoya, which that come from the GD's Hoovers on your ass. That's a reference to Larry Hoover. But you know, some homies in different out of state been saying that, like, oh, Hoya Hoover, we gonna say it too. You know, whatever, Hoya, like Georgetown Hoya. But you know, Ant and them, they wear the Georgetown Hoyas with that, you know, blue with that great G on it. That's really they shit. You see, he's interested in that, right? So they say the GDs was wearing it to represent Hoovers on your ass in reference to Larry Hoover. But then, you know, some of the homies, of course, adapted that as well.
Yeah, so that was like this coming out like on that Hoover shit. But I'm not on that shit no more, gang. I'm in California. I ain't Hoover no more. I turned in my Crip card.
I think you guys get along out of here too.
Said he Nash.
Yeah, I turned in my Crip card, gang.
We're like supposed to get along out here.
Yeah, like Les just trying to school you. Like, listen, you ain't got to turn in your Hoover card to do that. We fuck with the Inglewood. We fuck with the IFGs, man. We fuck with them.
Well, listen, I come with love, and they try to put me in the middle because I'm from St. Louis. I'm from somebody else. But let me say this, California, I understand that y'all got y'all rules and y'all play by and y'all don't play. Well, listen, I'm 607 Unc, not the punk. If you don't like it, check Adam 22 about it. He the one hired me, right? He brought me to California. He know this that I be on, right? He know how I get down, right? So y'all need to have a problem.
It's Adam's fault.
With him.
Facts. You put the smoke on Adam. He brought me in this motherfucker.
No problem with me, gang, on GD. Larry David. I love
Larry David.
Listen. People don't understand why Larry David is so funny because yes, it's a cross between Larry David, Larry Hoover, and King David from the BDs. But people don't understand why this shit is so funny, fool. Let's look up Larry David. This is Larry David. This is Larry David right here. Okay, a Jewish man. Got an extremely funny show on HBO called Curb Your Enthusiasm. He was one of the creators of Seinfeld. This is Larry David, okay? So when you say on Larry David, the reason why the white boy, because they know this Larry David, fool. How I know Larry David? My white mother put me on the motherfucking Curb Your Enthusiasm. Hilarious show, I ain't gonna lie to you. It's fucking funny. You can watch it on Max. Now then there's Larry Davis, the infamous cop killer as well, right? So Larry Davis sold drugs for crooked cops and kept the money, shot 6 police, went on the run. The legend, Larry Davis, right? You see what I'm saying? So that's what's interesting about that.
David. I was thinking about stealing that one.
It's our problem. Now the Crips are our problem.
Right, so then the next day he comes back to do the news, the No Jumper news, and you know, he has some things to say, so let's take a look at it.
Sure.
What happened yesterday?
Actually, no, before I even go there. Now, this is a video I did when the incident happened between Munchie B and BZ Santana, man, from Santana Block Compton Crip, right? And you know, this is a previous incident similar where Munchie was involved, and this dropped my old page on January 1st, so about a year and a half ago this happened, right? And let's just take a look at how much he handled this with the round table.
All right, man. So here we are with GRLA Hebrew, man. We on a podcast, right?
All praise to the Most High.
First question I got for you though is, how do you feel about the blood pulling a gun on a Crip on the was No Jumper Live? Or?
Nah, it wasn't No Jumper. It was, I forget what it's called. Oh, damn, the boss, something like that. It's a boss something podcast. It was my first time seeing it.
Either podcast, it happened.
It happened. It happened. Allegedly, it happened. We didn't see it happen. The camera moved. It's speculatory based upon the host's reaction, but
But goddamn,
He like a. Here's how loud you is. Ain't no more alcohol here. Over here, baby.
bro, what's over there? It might be a little bit of something.
He tried to hand you the deer juice.
Here, cuz.
No, ain't no more.
Ain't no more. It's gone, dog.
He got one.
Me. My bad. I should have grabbed 2 bottles, man. I only grabbed 1 bottle. But you guys get used to that with me. I ain't gonna lie, cuz.
Nah, nigga, I ain't gonna blood you, don't tell us.
Man, you could blood me.
Nah, but I
ain't on there with you on. I'm a Compton Crip, nigga. I'ma say cuz no matter what. It don't matter what you let a nigga do. That's what I'ma do. Nigga. That's what I'ma do. I'm a Crip, nigga. I'm a Compton Crip, nigga.
We good. We Gucci. We Gucci, bud.
Hey, hold on. Shout out to
Like I said.
shout out to Facts Not Fiction with a hundo on the Nellas.
I'm from Santana, and that's it.
But why you keep saying that? Munchie, let that shit go.
Hey, wait, y'all stop. Wait, Munchie, wait, come on, man. Wait, man. Listen, man, hold up, man, come on, man.
who came through? New follower, Arkin, man. Appreciate the follow.
Bro. We on live, man. Listen, man.
Interview almost over anyway.
Hey. Bro. Gone. Yeah. Hey, Munchie, y'all relax. Gentlemen, y'all relax.
Ain't nobody say nothing about nobody being busted. I'm from Santana Crip.
He said something about me.
Bro.
3 hours ago, nigga.
What you talking about? So why you jumping in anything?
Bro.
Nigga, I'm from infant Santana Crip, and that's that.
Munchie, come on, man. That's where I live at, bro.
You know, I watched the follow-up podcast that the Crip involved in the incident, which is BZ Santana, and the way he was playing it, I don't feel like a gun was drawn based upon how he played it, but I don't know, they certainly haven't said it, and I think if it did happen, they're gonna keep that tight, they're gonna keep that tight. Yeah, so I mean, that was just a little bit of it, and the cold thing about it is You know, that's how he handled that situation a year and a half ago. So the fact, and that was just over getting cussed. Now, granted, the drink was up in him. Now, if we look at how he handles this situation, for somebody to be condemning how he handled the situation with 607 Unk and not actually commending him for his growth in the very drastic change between how he handled those two situations. Now think about it. Niggas ain't looking at 607 Unk like he's nobody, a threat, viable. He's not presenting himself as such, anything like that. BZ Santana is a well-known gang member coming out of Santana, Black Compton, Crip. Everybody knows that. Certified, verified, active member, all that, right? So if there was anybody to trip on, it would have been him. And he tripped. Now granted, he overdid it. He reflected, he apologized, they made amends, and he realized that that's not how he should conduct himself in these professional podcast settings. So now when he acts the way he acts when 607 Unk disses, he stepped to it, he corrected it. He didn't even just laugh it off or play with it, but he didn't overdo it in that situation. Again, that is a testament to the growth of Munchie B as a professional functioning in these podcast spaces, and everybody needs to salute him and be happy he's not stalking you niggas in your hoods anymore. That's what I gotta say about it, frankly, right? Y'all wanna see Munchie do this?
There he is. We're talking about how you good at rapping.
Yeah, you motherfucking buster.
Figure out dead homies. I don't give a fuck about nothing else. 6-0. Niggas energy is what a nigga energy is. Hey, this my boy right here. Hold on, no, 3 days in a row, gang. You been here 3 days in a row getting asked the same question after we talk. Nigga, I still ain't watched it. I don't know what I said to cuz. Nigga, I was higher than motherfucker. That ain't no excuse, nigga. I know one thing. The first time I asked you, first time I picked up the phone, I said, bro, I can remember one thing only that was derogatory that I said. Did I or did I not?
Speak on it.
On 6-0 Crip. Everybody else, like, it's cool. Like, all this shit, it was a Monday show. It was a show yesterday. I love you, Adam. I'm not tripping off of you. It ain't nothing like that, cuz a nigga frustrated right now, bro. Because y'all digging shit. If a nigga say he ain't gonna watch it, a nigga ain't gonna watch it. And the nigga who leak it is fuck a nigga forever. And any nigga that ride with cuz on the dead homies, it is what it is, nigga. On 6-0 Crip, nigga. And me and cuz will crash you niggas together. Or nigga, by myself, nigga, on the dead homies. Wherever niggas want to meet, nigga, I don't give a fuck about no HK Turtle. I'm gonna give you your shout out today, cuz. On the dead homies, nigga. On 6-0 Crip, cuz you a cop, nigga. You the police, nigga. You reach it. You want, nigga, you doing interviews with Alex Alonzo, this, that, that, trying to get your shit off the ground. On the dead homies, you got the address, nigga. To right here, right now, like y'all pulled up the last time, nigga. Niggas pull up. On the dead homies, pull up, nigga. On 6-0, cause ain't no 40s coming to the 60s pushing no issues. Nigga, roll the 60s, nigga.
This is what they want Munchie to do. They want the Bloods to start politicking on Munchie, right? And they want to run content on Munchie and put up, get Munchie frustrated and out of his element. And they want the next appearance of Munchie B on No Jumper to resemble this. This is all these motherfuckers want. And you want to know how I know? Because this has 1 million fucking views. That's how I know. This has 1 million views.
Dead homies send the link to cuz. On the dead homies be outside, nigga. Play that shit today, nigga. On SC, nigga. On Hood, they gonna be calling your ass little Draco, nigga. Dead homies, and it is what it is. You niggas the cops, nigga. Dead homies, nigga. And the nigga who posted the other shit about me and a blick, nigga cop ass whack, bitch ass whack, nigga on the hood calling me Mr. AK-47. Bitch, I got open cases, nigga. Nigga, stop playing with me, cuz. On the dead homies, I ain't leaving my kids for nothing, nigga.
Now think about this. Let's look back at this in retrospect now. Hindsight is 2020. Of course, we know the unfortunate legal situation that the brother's in presently and being incarcerated, federal custody, dealing with that federal case over that AK that's been getting talked about. So add that stress into this situation and understand what also contributed to it escalating and him reacting the way that he did. But this is what people want to see Munchie do. They want to see Munchie do a crash out like BRICK did. That's why they trying to amp this shit and pour fuel on the fire. Right now, it's Friday the 20th, right, of June. YouTube checks come usually typically 21st or 22nd, right? Because it's gonna be the weekend and we're coming off a federal holiday. Hope everybody enjoyed their Juneteenth. And you know, we keeping it cracking through the weekend out here. Probably Monday is when them YouTube checks is gonna come, right? Monday is when them YouTube checks are gonna come. So on Monday when them YouTube checks come, right? I'm sure that, you know, within a matter of days, Baby B Brazy will have access to a phone again. He'll have another phone, and he'll be doing lives. He'll be back uploading content, and I'm sure he's gonna have a lot to say about Munchie B because they've already been going back and forth, and I'm sure he's gonna say, "Oh, you did Buster shit, you did Zark shit, brother Zark." You know what I'm saying? He gonna be pressing whatever, and we gonna watch it, and it's gonna be entertaining. But we all know the reality of the situation is Munchie B is far from a mark. We all understand that. And he ain't got to crash out. He ain't got to do nothing. He handled that as a professional, as a man of respect. And I salute the brother for not crashing out. And we all fucking should. Right? What make more sense? Him maintaining his position, right? And his professional reputation, or crashing out on 607? What make more sense? Right? If y'all say crashing on 607 make more sense, either one, you lying, or two, you ain't never, you have no advancements in life. That's the only way that makes sense. Let's see what Unc had to say though.
I don't know. You tell me what happened yesterday,
bro.
You got
all my blood homies tripping.
So yesterday they got it confused, right? I was talking about some shit that happened in St. Louis back in the day. We say Hoover, boot remover, right? But
that ain't just no St. Louis though. Y'all didn't make that up. That comes from the land. The homies been saying that.
Caused a problem because the way y'all clipped it up and made it like I was disrespecting the Bloods. I can't disrespect the Blood if I'm a Blood, right?
There's no more disrespectful phrase you can.
But I'm a Blood though, so they gotta understand. See, California be on some real fucked up time. They taking every word serious. What's serious that I'm here to help? That was serious. What's serious that I'm here to help, right? And I'm really a Blood. They don't understand I'm a Blood and I'm a Crip though, so they be kind of confused. How the fuck you gonna be a Blood and a Crip?
Now listen, he be doing the trolling, but y'all gotta listen to him. I'm listening to bro. I paid attention to him when he said this, and I'm gonna break it down, but listen close.
And play like that.
I'm not playing.
But I hear what you saying, Converator, but he's not playing. You gotta let him get to it. Yeah, he's playing, but he's not playing. It's just like Charleston, bro. And I used to misunderstand Charleston White so much and couldn't stand the nigga. Then I realized, oh, he's playing this character because people prefer entertainment. So he's entertaining and trolling and agitating and rage baiting. He's getting attention. And then once he got your attention, he slips in powerful, important, necessary messages, right? So Unc is doing something similar in his own way. We have to be critical, comprehensive enough thinkers to ascertain this.
Listen, if I was playing
one day,
one day, I went to Chicago, GDBD Vice Lord. They tried to kill me. You see, I'm still GDBD Vice Lord, right? So I'm in LA, bro. I'm a prophet of God. I don't fear nothing. I came for the street.
And it's a simulation, like he said. But when he's saying that, I'm a prophet of God, I see what he's doing. He's in there and he's playing the game that he has to play in order to get the messages and push the agendas that he wants to push in truth, right?
I'm on your side, Unc, honestly.
As somebody who is a prophet of God myself, now people are criticizing me. Oh, now you went back to the streets, you doing gang content? Well, you know what? I've been doing Israelite content as a Hebrew Israelite, as one of the premier Hebrew Israelites in the entirety of the community. I was doing that for a long time, you know? And frankly, I got more knives in my back in the Israelite community than I ever got in the streets. So it was time to go back to the streets. You know, shout out to everybody from everywhere. And the homies is embracing. And you know what, which I mean, I've always been tapped in with my homies. I've never been too far. I've never been more than a phone call away from a Hoover. No matter if they came up with me or they from another part of the motherfucking country. Straight up and down. You feel me? So, you know, yeah. I'm doing this because God has led me this way. The same way 607 Unk is being led in a certain way, Charleston White is being led in a certain way. There's a method to all of our madness. If you don't get it, too bad. We ain't gotta fucking break it down to you. But if you got enough brain, you should be able to figure it the fuck out.
Like it's not as
you're
far as
everything.
saying
You're
that,
a wood and you're
like,
a
exactly
you're a
like,
homie one day. You know.
You know what? Like I understand.
He said he was a homie. He said he was Sereno, but not no wood though. That's where the line get from.
Like, I get you, Hunk.
You gotta understand me. You can't understand me.
I over and understand
me.
Lush get it. Lush not stupid.
So, but with that being said, player, I get worried. Like I don't want something.
What you worried? Ain't what's gonna happen to me, bro? I spread love around. The Bloods, no. If a Blood disrespect me, the Bloods gonna fuck them up, right? Because the Bloods understand that I'm here to pull wealth back into the trenches, gang.
I'm here to pour wealth back into the trenches, gang.
I'm here to bring
a bad word.
gang. I'm here to pull. Listen,
and you know, and
you're taking that character too far.
This ain't no cards. I'm really Blood Crip. This ain't no fucking cards. I'm from St. Louis. I'm from the trenches. I'm dead.
Oh man.
What he's saying is, yeah, it's the character, but it's not the character like I really mean it. Like I'm everything, I'm everyone. I want to represent everybody, all my people. I just want to represent it. Period. That's what he's saying.
I died 5 times. I'm not playing. I'm not playing.
5 times.
I'm not playing, gang. Listen, everybody think I'm playing.
I want it to be 6.
Listen,
yeah, right. He's like a cat. He's a cat. That's why he needs nightlife.
No, I move in love, gang. I move in love. I'm Blood for real. I'm Blood for real.
Damn.
I'm Blood for real. So I didn't disrespect Blood, right? But it's just that, like I say, it's just what I say. The people in LA, they trying to police LA, but they gotta understand that I'm a free soul, and I speak. And if I say something wrong, I can apologize. If I apologize, it's over.
Yeah, and people gotta understand that, because me personally, like, you know, I definitely was raised up in the area and with an indoctrination to not like Bloods. Eventually, you know, especially being in Southern California, once I moved to Southern California and start coming up in Southern California, nigga had Blood associates, and then eventually Blood allies and Bloods a nigga had a lot of love for. I got so many Blood homies, Paru homies, shit like that to this day. Especially, you know, after, you know, coming to Israel as a Hebrew Israelite, when I was locked up in Dago, I was with the Parus. Like, I was with all the Bloods, but specifically had multiple Paru Celis. You know, one of my best friends on the planet Earth, Skyline, you know what I'm saying, to this day. You know, but we not gonna act like niggas don't say certain words sometimes still. You feel me? So I got my bro in the shore. My bro in the shore, he what happened? You know, he's like, you know, a Crip sympathizer. You know, his big brothers is from D Valley Crip and Oceanside and stuff. And, you know, he one of my closest brothers out here in Atlanta. And we was kicking it with our bro Keith Carlos, man. Shout out Keith Carlos. Y'all know Keith Carlos, man. He played in the NFL. He was the first male winner of America's Next Top Model, man. And what I didn't know is he's Blood from about Bridgeport, Connecticut, man. I didn't know that. Shout out to the homie Blinky from 107th Street Hoover up out of that Bridgeport, Connecticut too, though. Free the homie, man. I know he back down. Free Gru, that's my nigga, fool. But yeah, so Gru, like, it was this little it's this spot Zari out here in Atlanta. You know, that kind of became like a YN Central, but it used to be like one of like just a premier spot, like all premier people, bad bitches, all that be in there. And now the crowd skew a lot younger. But you know, we up in Zari, man, and there's this Asian bartender. She get at in the shore. So he boom start talking to her. She like she end up actually being from California. So we in a parking lot after, you know, doing the little you know, the debrief, you know, because, you know, everybody was doing their thing. We got a picture from that night too, matter of fact. We got a picture from that night. This one, yeah. This that night. This the night. So yeah, this was Zari. As y'all can see, you know, my little baby, she took this picture. So when we was debriefing, I was with my little baby, and she had brought her mama out. It was her mama's 50th birthday. Her mama fine as hell though. Fine as hell at that big age. Fine as a motherfucker. Brought her mama out, so we was kicking it, boom, and then he was up on the waitress. You feel me? And you know, boom, so we debriefing in the parking lot. after the fact, right? And then he like, oh yeah, she from Cali. So he showed me a picture of her with her son, and they had like red flannels on. Her son half black. You feel me? They had red flannels on. And you feel me? I ain't gonna cap. I said it. I'm joking, but I said the S word. Like, I ain't gonna cap. I'm like, oh, could look like a, you know what I'm saying? And then bro in the middle, that's Keith Carlos. He was like, he was like, damn, you really just said that. And I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I'm like, oh, my bad. Nigga had a 607 type of moment. You know what I'm saying? That shit, you know what happens. But, you know, let's be real. They love that C word, man. They love that C word, the B team. They love that C word. Like, we don't even say that S word. Like, that's not nearly as common nowadays like it was back in the day. But that C word is just as common. That C word is not went out of fashion. Let's be fucking for real. But yeah, let's go.
I understand where I'm at. Yeah. So I say, okay, I understand where I'm at, but I'm blood. When I go on Crip, I'm Crip too. So they gotta understand that I understand where I'm at. I understand who I am.
Roscoe, you play both sides.
But no, I don't play both sides. I'm only for one side. No, I believe everything is one. I believe I'm Mexican too. Like, listen, no.
Yeah, I'm Mexican too.
I'm keeping it real.
Now hold on. Well, I'm back for the waist down. Quote of the day. You feel me? I'm Mexican too.
Listen, if you pay close enough attention. See, I'm a Hebrew Israelite. I've overtly been on the streets teaching blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians are the chosen people of God. But if you pay attention, 607 Unc and Charleston White, they're saying the same thing. They're saying a whole lot of other shit that's like throwing you off. But when you get down to it, they're saying the same thing. These are God's people. Just to let y'all know.
607.
How
can I? You're like a claimer. You're like.
But how can I not be Mexican?
You ain't claimed everything.
Come on, okay. How can I not be Mexican?
Hood hoppied and everything. Hood hoppied and everything.
Y'all sound crazy, but how can I not be Mexican? But how can I not be blood? How can I not be Crip when I'm from the streets? We all go through the same fucking struggle. We wake up in the same world, in the same firmament every fucking day, fighting against the same fucking, right? Well, so what the ICE going to get the Mexicans, but then the feds coming in at 5 o'clock in the morning to get so everybody getting kidnapped. Stop letting me. So we don't understand what the fuck we at, right? But they want to get mad at me because I said a word that everybody done said once in their lifetime, right? Man, cut that shit the fuck out. I'm here for the streets.
Yeah, but
ain't no fucking but.
There's a lot of buts.
Ain't no but. Ain't no but.
Someone likes
ain't no but unless a motherfucker going to yours.
There's a lot of buts.
Ain't no but unless we going to yours.
There's a lot of buts, and I'm gonna avenge what you said about BRICK baby.
BRICK
going in your butt later. You feel me? Like,
hey, let me
I'm finna booka you.
You and Munchie, I had a conversation like after the pod was over. Or that was
no, listen. The thing is, why would I disrespect Munchie? Like, I promise. Let me tell you something. Munchie didn't want to sit next to me because he like, on some gay shit, some fruity shit. But I still had no problem with that because nigga, I ain't gay. But okay, you want to run that, but I had no problem with Munchie, gang. Yeah. Me and Munchie was talking about the difference between Bloods in St. Louis and Bloods in California, and the difference between Crips in St. Louis and Crips in California. And I told him, look, I'm a Crip. I'm a Hoover, and blase, and everything was good. Yeah. But then he just kept on throwing shots all that fucking day. Like, after I said that, like, he held it to his heart.
Oh, so you did it on purpose?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
Damn it, I defended you, nigga. Now it certainly seems like you did that on purpose because Munchie was amping to say it.
After I said it, he kept holding to his heart.
Okay.
Nigga, and I kept on saying, damn, I apologized already. Damn, gang, why you keep on bringing this shit up?
No, but to be fair, I don't really think he did. I think he did for a while. I would say like the next 20 to 30 minutes were a little awkward with Munchie, but then after that, he switched his energy and was trying to be cool. And then you were taking things that he said personally when he wasn't.
No, he left too fast. I'm from St. Louis, gang. Anytime I'm gonna leave that fast without trying to resolve something, gang, it's something. He no, not like that. He left and didn't even speak. He didn't even say bye, gang. He didn't even look my way.
Oh,
So
what?
You know, so you thought there was gonna be them bees outside waiting on you.
Yeah, no, I don't know what. Listen, I don't know what. If blood's outside, I've been throwing up blood. I'm getting in the car with them, gang. I'm blood, right?
Blood.
Listen, I'm blood in LA. I'm blood in St. Louis. I'm blood everywhere I go. I bleed the same blood. I'm not scared of the streets, gang.
That's
They
right.
understand. Listen, so streets don't understand that. Damn, we up here, we on the internet, and internet different in the streets. Then there's a problem.
Hey, you know what I do find ironic, and this isn't to defend you, or it's definitely not going against you, but I'm not saying this to defend you. I just want to make that clear. But this fool Munchie yesterday, I think it's ironic that he was tripping on me over Lil Brazy. You feel me? Lil Brazy, a youngster.
Yeah,
right.
A very young.
How old is he?
He's 15 years
Yeah,
old,
he's a kid.
allegedly.
He's a
You
kid.
feel me? Who knows? Really.
He was tripping on you for what? For
You let him diss the South, nigga.
For when Lil Brazy used a word that's derogatory for Southern Cali Mexicans, you feel me?
Yeah.
He said what I was supposed to do in that moment, and this is per what he said on the pod yesterday. I was supposed to fire on him, and then
But then he didn't even fire on him.
Munchie trolling, cuz that's what I'm gonna say. Munchie trolling.
disrespected him in a far
Quit
worse
saying I
manner.
disrespect nobody. See, here's the thing.
Unintentionally.
I'm not.
Debatably,
Don't. I did not disrespect nobody, gang. We was talking about something. I talked about the past.
Yeah,
You're a genius.
No, I'm
dog.
not a genius.
Yeah, you're a genius.
I'm just like
You are a genius.
Jesus.
No,
You were just
The
dissing
person you
Jesus.
praying to, you should have prayed to me.
Now he went too far. This is him troll. He gotta say the crazy shit.
Keeping it real. I'm keeping it real, gang. Listen, so no,
genius. You know what you're doing.
no, I don't know.
You calculate every
I
move.
don't know what I'm
You
doing,
calculate
gang.
every
I'm being
move.
controlled by the spirit. That's what I'm telling you. So whatever it is I'm doing, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing it for. You think I want to disrespect the blood?
Schizophrenia is the spirit.
Do you think I want to disrespect the Bloods, bro, and go to war with Bloods? No, I won't love, gang.
No, you were just.
But this has to
that because
happen. This has to happen so they can understand that I'm pure and I'm not running from. If I make a mistake, so fucking what? Okay, love me still. I'm a Blood. Tell me what Blood out there ain't made no mistake before. I'm not laughing. This shit ain't funny.
Oh man, no way, dog. This was crazy, dog. It's crazily smart,
I
dog.
follow how you standing on it. You ain't.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I feel
standing
like
on
Be
business.
standing on what though?
No,
exactly.
I feel like this.
What is he
He's standing on owning his mistake and what his true intentions are.
standing on, bro?
Personally, just, you know what I'm saying, me and Unc, we talk behind the scenes a little bit, but we ain't really had too much dialogue. I watched bro do his. I've been watching bro for a minute. I personally know Unc not it. You know what I'm saying? He really be teeing up. You know what I'm saying? So
For sure. I know.
I don't think he intentionally meant. I think, you know what I'm
No.
saying. I think he just was talking and it just slipped. And I don't think he intentionally meant to disrespect.
Twice, but it look.
But it can't.
Look,
No, twice because he asked me, what did you say? I gotta repeat it. How can I not? How can I not repeat it if he asked me, I say it? Even though I knew I fucked up, he asked me, I'm supposed to say, oh, my bad. No, I repeat it and then tell you I apologize. So you can hear me clearly. Yes, I said this. Yes, this is me. But that was a past version of me.
for
That's
sure.
not who I am now. Right?
For sure, you broke it down, Mac.
That's the thing. So I'm like, let you know, look, gang, in St. Louis, this is what we said. And if he would have hit me in St. Louis, we don't fight, gang. We kill. So I don't know nothing about
But
fighting.
you know damn well what that means, though.
I know what it meant. I know what it meant, but I know what it meant back then.
damn
I'm not in the
well.
reality. We live in a 3D, 4D, 5D dimension. I'm in a 5D dimensional world, gang. I'm not in the 3D.
This is like sovereign citizen logic.
You're a
at its
genius.
hardest.
You're talking about
Listen, they gotta understand that I came for them. How can they hurt me when I came for them?
But okay, Unc. But here's the thing. Here's the thing.
I came for the streets.
You know, because you're such a hyper aware, intelligent person, and I know you come from a pure place for sure. But you're also super. You've been around Munchie long enough to know. Oh,
Yeah.
Blind bro is a blood. You know that.
No,
dog. Like,
no, I didn't know.
You,
What
you
do you
might
mean?
not like
I
be
didn't know.
hip to all
I didn't
the
know.
work-
Listen, I didn't know. Listen, no
Bro.
disrespect. No disrespect. I didn't know a blind person could be a blood.
This.
See
Now
what
you're
you're
even
doing.
being
See what you're
gorgeous.
doing.
I'm not
He was a blood before he became blind.
trying to be
what you're
funny.
doing.
Yeah.
Listen. What's up, gang? Everybody trying to be funny. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm saying that, okay, you can be connected to a gang. In California, I know everybody got to be a gang. But for me, I'm like, damn, did I just disrespect him when we talk about content? If I thought I was in a room full of bloods, you think I would have said that?
No, but I do think it's highly possible that you were aware.
Aware of what?
that
Listen, if he would have
blood.
punched me,
So you
and
think he said it because he was blind?
no, come on,
Oh,
guys.
that's an interesting narrative, too.
No.
Come on.
No,
Oh,
no,
because like,
no.
Oh,
because,
he's like,
because
yeah.
if this was Munchie before that happened to him,
Yeah.
he might have
Listen,
just
he
would've fired on you.
Listen, if he would have hit me,
real talk.
if Munchie
No,
would have hit me,
real
I
talk,
don't
right?
fade. I I don't fade. He hit me, I would have just looked at him.
No,
I don't
that's
fade.
not.
I don't fade, gang.
You would have looked at him like this.
No, I don't catch fades, gang.
You would have laid out.
I'm saying, listen. By the time I come in physical contact, somebody about to die. I don't play them kind of games. I'm from St. Louis.
So basically, you ready to die about this content shit.
Listen, I ain't about
That nigga Remo done.
Who doing content? I'm GDBD, Vice Lord, Crip Blood. I'm a prophet. This is my way to talk to the streets because they all stuck on the fucking phone. That's where they at. So I gotta reach them where they at.
He's spitting.
Right? So this is my way. So I don't give a fuck if motherfuckers think I'm some kind of troll. I'm trolling God. They wanna know I got a problem with, tell God to come down see about me.
But what is
That's what need to come see about me. Cause that's what I got a problem with.
Honestly,
the person locked me in his infirmary.
There's a bunch of questions
I ain't got no problem with no
blood.
blood.
It's gonna make Munchie super mad at this fool, so I'm just like not gonna even. Like,
I feel like, but you in a way you amping Munchie up, cause you all right. He did say that.
No,
you
I could amp him up a lot more.
No, but he did tell
a lot
you.
more.
He told you to handle his situation that way, and you was trying to say that he should have. I feel like
I'm not saying
I feel like
he should've.
Munchie handled it.
I don't think. No, first of all,
the correct way.
Munchie handled it the smallest way he can handle it. Let me tell you that, right? Because listen,
you ain't say that, but you insinuated like he was being a hypocrite because he told you to handle your situation.
You were kind of low key.
He was being a hypocrite for not firing off on him.
No.
Listen,
What I was saying
if he would have fired off on me, the 3D reality, what he gonna do now? He can't see the rest of them coming.
No, but what I was insinuating was that it's ironic that happened to him.
But by saying it's ironic, you basically call him a hypocrite.
Well, no, because I
low key.
But I think that he has an understanding of what I went through right there. You feel me a little bit more, because he's not trying to fucking like. Put his job in jeopardy.
Munchie is. I don't know.
But I feel like Munchie was about to fucking fire on him. Just
but
like
if you fired off me, I swear to God, I wouldn't have did nothing. Listen, I can accept
you don't believe
when I'm
in
wrong.
God.
Let me say something. I believe in the real God, the monad. But listen, I can accept when I'm wrong. If I say something wrong and offend somebody, I'm not here to defend people. I'm gonna create as long as what I create don't hurt nobody, and I'm gonna create as long as what I create don't stop nobody. At that moment when I disrespected him, that's my fault. I gotta stand up for that as a man. If he wanted to punch me, I'd accept it, right? But after I said I apologize, nigga come to me, I f him up. Right? Because in that moment, he had every right to do what he wanted to do, but he ain't got no reason to go think about it and come back.
I don't
And
think
you can't go think about it and come back.
Nah, you're right. But if Munchie was gonna do something to you, he would have did something to you in that moment. The fact that he didn't, he not gonna do nothing. He gonna get off where he mad at. Niggas firmly believe in that.
Yesterday,
he did.
Was it a sincere apology?
Yeah, it was sincere. Yeah, it was sincere, gang.
And he took it.
It was. I don't know if he took it. It was multiple apologies too. You apologized sincerely about.
I'm not here to. I'm here to bring more money, no jumper, so he can get paid more. Right? I'm here to bring more value to this place. I'm not here to fight or disrespect no blood. Or have 100 bloods outside, because 100 bloods outside and 100 grape streets outside. That's how we roll in California. I'm clicked up too, right? So if 100 bloods outside, I believe 100 grape streets outside, and then California going up. But I don't want California to go up.
You finna do a FLAKKO video?
No, I don't want California to go up.
He just said the grape stepping behind him. I seen him with the grape. He did the content. I seen on Lush Story content with 4 Extra, and he had, niggas from Grape up there.
Listen, any moment LA can go up, but I come for LA. I come for the streets, gang. I didn't come here for Adam 22. I'm using this as a way so I can talk to the streets and let them know to get with me if they trying to find out who the f they are. They gotta see through the fact that you're
drop a bomb.
Now, like trying to put the grapes in the middle.
Yeah,
of
that's weird. Yeah.
It's absolutely insane.
You're trying to start a gang war, dog.
No gang war. I'm just saying I'm connected with everybody. I'm connected with the 6-0s too. I'm connected with everybody. I'm saying, so I can say GDBD Vice Lord. Motherfuckers that drive from California, from Chicago. Motherfuckers drive from St. Louis to see about me. Motherfuckers drive from Oakland. I'm a spiritual leader, gang. I'm protected by God. So can't nobody touch me. But I want them to know that my bad. But like I said, if he
my bad though, still.
If he felt like he should have did something, he should have did something then, and I wouldn't have did because I was wrong. But now it's over with. Anybody come now, they want some clout, and I'm gonna send them back to where they come from. They coming back in another body.
He telling the truth about them niggas coming back in another body. We in the simulation. We in the firm. He talking. He know what he talking about. I'm just letting y'all know that. But I don't think he's saying that to Munchie. But what happens in these situations is there's random unrelated bloods that spawn. And now they act like this is their moment to gain some clout. That's possible. I haven't seen that. I know the blood community a lot more tight knit than the C side of things. But yeah, I don't know.
I want to give Munchie B his respect, though, for actually having a cooler head and being mature and understanding that you didn't mean it in that way. Because I really don't think you meant it.
No, I meant it. Listen, if we was talking about 3D and reality, which I said it in, I meant it then. I would have died for it then. What I said then was a journey from my past. You don't understand? We live in a 3D, 4D, 5D dimension.
Mm-hmm. And he time traveled.
When he traveled me back there, that's what you got.
Time traveling. So there's, just so y'all can understand what he's saying, it's not just some wild shit. There's literally scientific theory that's being forwarded that when you reminisce, you remember things, it's, you know, you're virtually time traveling. Because essentially, even though you're here in the here and now, in your mind, you're going back to a different time and you're putting yourself there. It could be the smells you're remembering, the way it made you feel, how you were thinking, etc. So your time travel. So that was everything he's saying is not just fucking off the wall. There's science that backs that, at least theoretically.
So when I said it at that moment, I had to come back to my consciousness and say, no, that ain't what you own no more.
Bro, your Washington Square Park chess player logo, like logic is not gonna fucking save you.
That's true.
In those situations.
That's true.
Like,
listen,
like
if a nigga, right?
No, you're also right, Lush. It's not gonna save him. But it didn't have to save him. He didn't even have to explain all that. Munchie accepted the apology instantly. He checked it. He understands it. Nigga ain't have to explain, but he still checked it. But as Lush is saying, in other situations with people that he doesn't have the same familiarity with that he has with Munchie, and he's not on camera, not in these professional settings, that's definitely not finna save him.
That sounds good.
The streets, listen. That's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen.
And I'm definitely not mesmerized.
I can up the streets. Like the streets wish, no nigga in jail right now doing 30 years right now. He wish he had that moment to where he could have did that what I just did. To say, damn, that was a mistake in that moment, but he couldn't, right? And that's the thing. I'm coming to show that you can. So why the fuck would they get rid of me? Why would 100 bloods come up here to kill me when I'm showing them discipline? I'm showing them true discipline, how to retract your move when they wrong, right? So how the fuck can they do something to me? They come talking to me, I'ma kill them.